everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Alexandra and I'm so excited to have you here today in this new speed building video. I am back with a new build and I am so happy about how this one turned out. So I wanted to build again in Tomarang, the world that came with the Sims 4 expansion pack called For Rent, and I had in mind to build something colorful, even though I'm not sure how often people see pink and blue buildings in the Asian part of the world, but you know what it is, it's The Sims and anything is possible and we can let our creativity fly. And I wanted to try a different style with more alive colors and pastel shades and a cozy and pretty vibe. So this house is in the town area of Tomarang on a 20 by 20 lot, and I had in mind to make this a 2-unit apartment block, but somehow I cannot figure out how to separate units in this particular lot. Not sure how. I guess I needed to sell the property from the live gameplay mode, and when it comes to the gameplay, I don't know nothing, believe me. I tried to search the owner, I called the owner to the property, and I could not figure out how to sell the property from the business menu. I'm not sure how, I'm not sure if this is the way, but in the panel upstairs where you see that it's a residential lot, I had the game said to me, you need to sell the property from the business panel in live mode, and I was having no idea what that means, but I don't know, hopefully you will manage to separate the 2 units. I really don't know how to do that, and hopefully you will manage to separate the 2 units if you wish. The first one is on the ground floor and the second one is in the first floor and the second floor, where is only a room and a tiny bathroom. So at first I made the building plain white, but then I thought to make it more colorful and I painted the walls with a light baby blue and the pastel pink, and I really think that it fits the surroundings of the world very well. And as you can see, the shape is nearly done, and I wanted to make something different for the landscape. And in the front yard I added a small pool and a lounge area, the new barbecue which I adore so much, I love to use it, and also I tried to add an eco-friendly vibe to the house as I placed some garden pots with trees and some vegetables to grow. And you will also see that I added a lot of details on the walls, like cracks on the fence, cracks on the wallpaper, and the exterior of the build. I felt it should be like a very lived-in build, you know, like the kind of oldish build, but not to the point of collapse or something like that. Like it hasn't been painted in a while and maybe needs a renovation, or I don't know. I felt just like it makes more sense to make it a little bit messy and overgrown with all the plants and ivy. But in the same time, you will see that in the interior it's not so messy. The ground floor apartment, it's very clean and it's colorful. I used a lot of cute colors inside, but in the same time the upstairs one, it's like more crowded and I used a lot of clutter and it's not so fancy, you know. I tried to give personality to the interior, imagining that maybe on the ground floor lives a cozy family with a kid and they love colors and tiny spaces. As you will see that I crowded a lot of things there. The entry goes straight to the open space living, kitchen and dining, and I don't usually do this. I always keep things separated in my build, and I was so happy that I could fit there, like also dining and kitchen and living space. It's not so tiny, but you will see it's a little bit crowded, but I tried to keep everything functional and I play tested the build, of course. And meanwhile, on the first floor I imagine that we'll live a family with a newborn, and the nursery is on the second floor, and it has like its own bathroom, and the kitchen and living space are also in the same room. I don't know what was on my mind, but I wanted to keep also the open space vibe in both apartments. And you know me, I am bad at tiny spaces. Not that this build is tiny, but I struggled to fit everything I wanted in the interior. But in the end, as I said, I was happy about the result, and to be true, I have no idea how I managed to fit all the things I wanted to fit in the house and keep it functional at the same time. So the lot is a 20 by 20 as I mentioned before, and I had no space for a backyard, but I fit somewhere a space for the kids to play and some cute bikes to make the space and the surrounding more decorated. And yeah, I really hope that you will like this build as it's more alive than my usual ones. You can find this build and the tray files on my Patreon page, on my CurseForge account, and they will be soon on my gallery also. And my ID is Create for Sims, and I know some of you can find me. I really have no idea why. I always get comments on my socials that you can find my gallery by my name. Sometimes it helps that you use an uppercase, so Create for Sims with an uppercase. But since the update of the gallery from the summertime, I mean the last summer, when the gallery had some changes, I had this problem and people started to say to me that they can find me, and since then I started to also use in my description the hashtag Create for Sims. So maybe this is an easy way for you to find my builds. So anyway, I hope you will like the rest of the video, so please let me know what you think of this build, and please enlighten me, how do you make that 20 by 20 lot residential, because I could not figure it out. And yeah, don't leave without leaving a comment, a like and a sub to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to click the notification bell, and that's how you won't miss any of my featured speed builds. And as always, you can find me on my socials, and if you don't know, you can now watch me build live on stream every Friday, Saturday and Sunday on my Twitch channel. So until the next time, I wish you all a nice and awesome day. Bye bye!